Guys, today I have for you something really spicy, perhaps one of the best and hardest hitting hybrid builds you can create in Title Update 20. If that sounds interesting to you, then welcome to the insanity, because I paired up Striker gear set with Capacitor exotic assault rifle, and this bad boy received weapon damage buff. Now if you will use couple skill tiers, you're gonna cook those asses extremely easily. And don't forget that Striker gear set by itself is one of the best DPS gear sets, so oh my goodness, we did it again. Easy money. This build will slap every goddamn content the game can offer to you. Like I mentioned previously, the reason is quite simple. Capacitor exotic assault rifle is received a buff, and with each skill tier, guys, you'll receive 7.5% extra weapon damage, and we will use this build with 5 freaking skill tiers. So yeah, it's like additional 2.5 weapon damage core attributes to your setup, and we have 4 offensive core attributes in our setup as well. And by using pistol, I mean, you have more than 6 weapon damage core attributes and 6 skill tiers in this setup. I mean, this build can do it all. And I'm using perfect glass cannon talent as well, paired up with NinjaBike backpack. So there are a lot of things going on in this build, so please pay attention, buckle up, and be ready to dominate this game. But before we continue, quick word from the sponsor Diving.net. If you don't have enough time or good teammate, but you still want to have all the best items in your game, then Diving.net is set for you. They have absolutely amazing team on consoles. They will complete your order super quick. Everything happens through account sharing. This service has been working for many years. They have tons of customer reviews. You can check everything by yourself, but now with my promo code EverybodyDim, you will have 15% discount on absolutely all service. Amazing deal, especially right now. They have some crazy sales going on, so definitely check these guys out. But now let's get back to this Striker build. And the beauty of this setup that it will work in solo runs and in team play, doesn't matter, because we can easily stack Striker gear set with lefty shotgun, and of course with Capacitor itself. It has 800 RPM with Striker gear set. On top of that, guys, you have ridiculous skills. Assault turret, Striker drone can deal some shit ton of DPS, and if you will get lucky and if you will find decent skill damage attributes on Striker gear pieces, grab those pieces immediately. Those can make or break your build. So without wasting your precious time, let's dive into this setup. For specialization, we will use Technician. Pretty self-explanatory, my beautiful bastard, because it will give us extra skill tier, skill damage, linked laser point attachment, artificial hive for lazy players. Throw your assault turret, paired it up with artificial hive, and simply chill somewhere behind the cover, drink coffee, watch some adult sites. I don't care, do what you love the most likely adult sites. Because you are the same as me, man. Come on. Don't lie to yourself. Anyway, that's for lazy players, artificial hive. But if you want to deal more DPS, you can use Striker drone. But if you need crowd control, you can use Stinger hive. So that's the thought process behind the second skill, at least for me. For the guns itself, I'm using Capacitor. Just check base damage value difference. Goddamn, almost 150k. Oh man, this is nasty. We have 42% crit chance, 90% crit damage, and 90% headshot damage. Pretty good. My crits are around 700k in this build. I know you could push this build even further, but 700k crits without without Striker chest piece and backpack, I will take it. I will take it for sure. And we have 5 skill power skills as well, guys, paired up with glass cannon. And if you will use TDI named pistol, you will have 6 skill tiers, and you can use overcharge or in sync on your pistol. Guys, your skills can deal insane amount of damage. You can overcharge by killing non-elite enemy, and then simply switch to instinct maybe, so you can rotate 2 pistols. For the second weapon I would recommend you to use lefty, name a shotgun with perfect sledgehammer talent, throw grenade, boom, you have DPS buff. For the gear itself I'm using striker, mask, crit damage. Is not necessary, but it's nice, but I would look for skill damage as my main attribute everywhere. So skill damage and then crit damage. For the chest piece I'm using Providence chest piece with perfect glass cannon. I have skill damage and status effects here. Nice rolls for a bunch of hybrid builds, but I would rather have here skill damage and the crit damage. But still, 2-piece branded bonus from Providence gearset will be crit chance and headshot damage. For the holster though, I'm using Picarus named holster from Arquebus gearset and paired up with NinjaBike backpack. Picarus holster will not only give me 15% weapon damage but also 2 skill tier. Skill tier as core attribute and skill tier, additional skill tier as 2-piece branded bonus. Pretty goddamn dope if you ask me, and that's the reason why we can reach 5 skill tiers without named pistol. And offensive core attributes, I have 4 offensive core attributes on this build, and 5 skill tiers will turn in additional DPS, 40 plus weapon damage. Man, nasty, that's nasty. Yeah,